Ronnie, couple of things. You are coming up to 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Yep.
That's quite impressive, Ronnie.
Yep.
It's
yeah, we away at it slowly but surely.
Are you ever surprised at how you're still so popular? There's still so many people that follow you, and I look at the subscribers. It's going up like several thousand every single week. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm totally blown away by it, for sure.
So,
because I remember when Dorian stopped competing and how people just forgot all about him, like he was never even there. You know, like, man, what do you have to do to stay relevant? And then all of a sudden, I come along, and you know, it's been about 13 years since I've stepped on stage now.
Yeah.
Still going a little kind of strong. I'm not as strong as I was, but
yeah.
Still out there. They hadn't forgot about me yet. Not
completely.
No,
I don't think anyone's forgotten about you, Ronnie. I mean, I saw the Joe Rogan interview, and I mean, it just got ridiculous amounts of views, and I was so happy to see that, to see the comments, to see the way that people like you with your success of your book, and people are so interested in hearing your story of the fact that you went from the back of the pack to the front of the pack, and it was all about that determination and that hard work and that strength of will, that character.
Yep, exactly. And it paid off in a major way.
Okay, Ronnie. So I think for Christmas, I want your fans to get you to 1 million subscribers for Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah, come on, let's do it. You're nearly there, Ronnie. It's only 6,000 fans have just got to press subscribe.
Only how many?
Yeah, 6,000. That's all. Probably less. It's probably more like 5,000, and that's all you need to hit 1 million.
I think I can do it.
Yeah, yes, come on. Also, Ronnie, RCSS, I believe, is hitting its 10-year anniversary very soon. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, oh man, feeling pretty good about it. It's been a long road now, Came a long way.
Yeah.
I can still remember the first day.
Tell us about that.
Still remember that first day. Well, we actually launched in Spain at the Arnold Classic, Spain.
I was there, Ronnie.
And yeah, Arnold Classic Spain, and it was a nice crowd.
Yeah, a
lot of people showed up. A lot of people bought product, and from that moment, I was like, okay, I think we can do this.
Ronnie, I was sat next to you.
I had a really good opening, and
Yeah.
Your first day is always determined how you're gonna really do, I think.
Yeah.
And we had a real good first day, debut.
Ronnie, I remember being sat next to you on your trade stand, and I remember there was that many people coming towards you. Had like a built wall on the booth, and I remember the wall was starting to tip over towards us. And you looked at me, and I went, Ronnie, I said, I think you better move, mate, because I think this is going to collapse on top of us. There was that many people like pushing forward. It was incredible. I'll never forget that, Ronnie.
Yep. I'll never forget it either.
Fantastic.
I remember Brendan, my partner, some girl pushed him out of the way. He was highly upset. He wanted to fight. He was so upset with that girl.
Yeah.
She just pushed him like he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
So I bet you've had some amazing experiences traveling the world with RCSS and everything else. And what was some of the kind of funniest stories you've got? Just tell us one.
Shoot, I just told you one.
Oh, that one. Okay, tell us another.
That was one of the best ones.
Yeah. That was your favorite.
Yeah, that was one of the best ones. I've had some other ones, similar situations. Like last year, we were in at the FIBO, and the same thing happened. But it got to the point where it was so bad that we had to close the stand down.
Oh, go.
And bring in. We had one security guy. We had to bring in 10 more. Or they don't, like I said, they almost pushed the stand over again, rushing the stage, trying to rush the stage. Everybody trying to get, to the front.
Yeah.
They were so back, the place was so packed. So we had to shut it down. And like I said, we brought in 10 security guys when we opened it back up. We went from 1 to 10.
Wow.
And we had to let everybody come in one at a time. Because it was a madhouse there.
Ronnie, I've seen you at the Olympias. I've seen you at FIBO. I've worked with you in the UK Body Powers, and I've never seen you once be anything but polite and full of respect for every single person that comes up to you and wants a picture with you and that wants to meet you.
Oh yeah, I ain't got no other way to be, because I'm truly fortunate to be in the position that I am, and I highly recognize that. So why not be any other way but the way I am, very appreciative.
Yeah, I've always thought that.
Very appreciative.
Yeah. And I remember walking with you at the 2001 Olympia, and I remember watching you walk, and obviously you got the biggest lats in the world. And I remember thinking, why isn't he walking with his arms out like some guys do that just started training? I was thinking, this guy's got the biggest lats in the world, and he's walking normally, and his shoulders are down. I didn't get it,
Well, I walk like I walk,
Yeah, cool.
Not like them other guys do.
Oh, fantastic. Right, Ronnie, there's one final thing I want to ask you. I've heard that there's some top secret project with some app. Do you want to tell us about that? I believe you were filming all last week for it. Can you tell us?
Yeah, we're coming out with this training app, going to be virtual reality, where I'm going to actually be there with the people training them, on the app. And so they'll be able to take, selfies with me and pictures with me and talk to me and all this kind of stuff. So real excited about it. Like I said, we worked on it for a whole week.
Oh, wow.
Where we got 70 exercises to show people.
Yeah. And
I'll be training them. And also we have a home edition where we got some a training crew of people that we hired that, people that I knew were pretty good in the sport. Yeah. And real knowledgeable. So we got them to train people at home and stuff like that too.
Great. So when does that launch?
Well, we're looking at January right now. Got to get all the content together, get the app together. So we're looking to drop it in January sometime.
So what is that, like an app you get on obviously an app you just download onto your phone from the App Store?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cool. Fantastic. Yep. Oh, well, that sounds interesting.
Yep, yeah. We're looking. We expecting big things from it.
Good. No, it sounds great.
Out. Got some real good exercises,
Good.
In this thing. Some of my best stuff from my, back in the day.
Oh, fantastic.
The exact same exercise I did when I won all those Olympias and everything. I went over all of those.
Wow.
About 70 different exercises.
Wow. So it was a full week of filming then?
Yeah, a full week of filming.
Wow, okay. And finally, how's the clothing range doing? Coleman Athletics.
Yeah. We got hoodies now. We had T-shirts. We're going to try to got hats also. We're trying to come out with some shorts and everything next.
Yeah.
Got a few pair right now that we're looking at. So cool. Hopefully they'll be the next thing we come out with.
Awesome.
But everything's going really good. Got quite a few orders in, and it's picking up real good too.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. Cool.
Yeah, me too.
And finally, Ronnie, I've done a Ronnie, and I've got Netflix finally.
Yep. Me too.
So what are you watching at the moment, mate?
Watch a documentary too.
What are you watching?
Well, I watch a different movie like every Sunday. Me and the wife do.
Okay.
So it's so much stuff on there, you can never run out of stuff to watch.
So what's your two or three favorite series you've watched recently?
That last thing I was watching was The Order.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Oh, is that with the cult thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the trailer for it. Yeah, it looks. Is that good?
Yeah, I was on like the 5th episode so far.
Okay.
So I'm not that far into it, so I still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But so far it looks pretty good.
Oh, cool. Okay. So I was thinking of you when I was watching, because I know you like the Flash, you like Supergirl, which are kind of like the more family friendly type superhero things. And then I was watching like the Punisher, Daredevil, Luke Cage, a bit more adult themed. What's your take on them? Do you enjoy those?
I enjoyed all those. I couldn't believe they didn't get repicked up though. Like Jessica Jones, was one of my favorite ones. Then Luke Cage was really one of my big time favorites. Then the Punisher, was one, and then the Iron Fist also.
I've not seen Iron Fist.
That was really one of my favorites.
Oh God, I've got to watch that now.
Oh, you need to see that. that and Daredevil was real good too.
Yeah.
They were all real good. I'm like, why didn't I pick these back up? I don't understand this. But I guess it is what it is.
I think Disney bought Marvel, and I think they lost the rights or something. So.
Oh man, it was bad situation.
I know they pull you in, they get you watching, and they're like, "Sorry guys, we've lost the rights now." So. Yeah,
you can't watch it no more.
Yeah. Okay then, Ronnie.
Well.
Ronnie, this has been absolutely amazing to catch up, mate. I'm so glad you sorted your Wi-Fi, mate. And also somebody sent me one of my Instagram followers or whatever. He sent me a video of you stripping off at the 2003 press conference with Gunter. And he said, Giles, this is the greatest moment in bodybuilding ever. When you jumped up on the table and went, what you gonna do?
Yeah, I just put that on my Instagram last night.
That's why you...
Actually, this morning, I put on that this morning, yeah. And I said the same thing he said. You'll never see nothing like this again on the Olympia, on the Olympia stage again, at a Mr. Olympia press conference again.
I've got to be honest, Ronnie. I was at the 2001 Olympia, and I was at the press conference, and I was at the 2019 Olympia press conference, and I've got to say, the 2001 press conference was a lot more exciting.
Exactly.
You were never afraid to take your top off. You were like, "Come on, let's do it. Let's do it here and now. Let's get up on the table. Let's do it."
You know what year that was? We did that. That was 2003. 2003. Yeah, that was 2003. So that was the year that Gunter had just beat me at the GNC show.
Yeah.
And he was thinking he had a chance at the Olympia. I'm like, dude, what place did you get last year? Did you get fifth? You gonna beat me? What you smoking over there?
Ronnie, I think if I was 286 shredded, I think I'd be jumping up on tables and taking my top off all the time. I think. I was actually 300 at that show. 300
on that day. I hadn't dropped my water yet.
Oh my god!
So I was 300.
300 pounds shredded.
That day. I weighed myself that morning. I was 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure, I came down like 285.
Wow. Okay.
I was 286. That's what I was. 286.
Yeah.
Yeah, that year.
Do you know what, Ronnie? I'll never forget. I was at the 2004 British Grand Prix, and I remember Marcus Rule came out, Chris Cormier came out, Chris Dim came out, and then I remember you walked out, and there was a guy sat next to me, and he hadn't been to a bodybuilding show for many years. So of course, obviously, the sport had moved on quite a lot in terms of size. I don't think he'd been to a bodybuilding show for 10 years, and then you walked out by yourself, and then you just hit the raidable bicep, and he actually sat back in the seat. He went, "Holy shit!" He's like, he said, "What?" He said, "What is that?" He said, "What is that even human?"
What year was that?
2004. 2004. You won that one.
Oh wow! Yeah. That was the year I was almost 300 on stage. I was 296 on stage that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for Chris Cormier and Marcus Rule that year.
Yeah, that was the biggest I ever been right there. 2004. Yeah.
It was insane, Ronnie. It was insane.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't believe how much weight I gained either.
Wow.
But it was only 10 pounds more than the year before, so it wasn't crazy big,
Yeah. So what would you go up to, say, like a couple of weeks after a show? Would you go up or down?
I always went up. Because I'm putting water back in.
Yeah.
I'm dehydrated up there on stage. No water at all, hardly. Not that water that's needed. I'm without all the water that's needed to function.
Right. Okay. So what was your all-time heaviest body weight? And I assume was it right after Olympia? Because you said you don't train for a couple of months after the Olympia. What was your highest ever body weight and kind of the leanest? The best kind of quality muscle.
Man, that's kind of hard to say. Probably 2004 when I was almost 300 on stage.
So October 2004, that was the biggest Ronnie ever that walked the earth.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah. You don't want to
in shape.
In shape. Wow. Okay.
Because I got to like 330, in off season.
Yeah. Well, that's someone you don't want to rear end in a car and then get out of the car and a 340-pound Ronnie get out of the car, looking real mad.
No, not really.
Right, Ronnie, this has been absolutely fantastic to catch up, mate. Thank you so much. And are you going to be at the Olympia next week?
No, I'm saving my Orlando trip for Disney World.
Oh, okay.
A couple later, yeah.
Okay.
Taking the kids.
Yeah. Okay, and then Ronnie, any final message for your fans that are watching?
Oh, not really. Just stay happy and stay healthy. That's all I'm about nowadays. Trying to stay happy and stay healthy.
That's
which is not that hard, not that easy to do these days.
Yeah, it has been certainly a strange year.
Yeah, with this corona and all this going on, it's making time very difficult now.
Well, if anyone can overcome challenge, Ronnie, it's you, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if Ronnie can do it, we can all do it.
Built for it and made for it.
Yeah, nice. Okay, then, Ronnie, thank you so much. And if I don't speak to you before, have a fantastic Christmas, you and your family. And we look forward to seeing you very, very soon on Nothing But A Podcast.
Yeah, buddy.
He said it. I was waiting for it. Yep, thank you. Ronnie Coleman, thank you so much.
All right, guys. You have a good one, bro. We'll talk to you later.
Take care. Bye-bye, Ronnie.
All right, gotta get pumped up for this one. Whoa! Little Ronnie Coleman?
Yeah, buddy! Come on, let's get fired up.
Hey, man, your little Ronnie's hanging out.
Man, don't worry about that. We got him a game. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, buddy! Sorry, bro, but it's leg day.
Yeah, buddy. Extreme Energy Pre-Workout Powder by Ronnie Coleman. Take a scoop and let your inner Ronnie out.